Welcome students. As we all know that we are doing MS Word. In MS Word we have completed our practical part. That is, first we have completed all the main basic commands in MS Word that is mostly importantly used in MS Word, as well as we have done the formatting of the text, as well as we have done the insertion or insert command. In the next we will have to do is about the some of the topics covered in the MS Word. So let us do it first. First go in Start and go in Microsoft Office Word. Okay, we have left one thing is what is clipboard. So I just want to tell about the clipboard. I will show you with the practical thing like hello world. Just suppose I am writing this text, holding this one. Okay, I have just typed this one. Okay, now I have just selected, copy it by the Control C with the keyboard and paste it with the Control V, and I have just pasted again and again. So what does it happen and why does it happen? So all the data that is being copied or cut, it is gone and stored in the some temporary storage area that is called the clipboard, and it is just sharing the among of the Windows application or some of the documents, text part or a graphic or one program to another, a form kind of documents. So it just all the storage area or a temporary storage area that is going to share among all the Windows application with us. So what is it doing? It's just copying the data, it's just residing it for a temporary way, and it is a storage area which is not visible, but it is all the data that has been cutted or copied. First it just go in clipboard, and after the clipboard it just go in the that area where we want to paste it. So it is the concept about the clipboard. Next we have left is about the file, and in file we have the save option as well as we have the save as option. So how does it differ? Let us go in file. File we have save and save as. So in save option we will save it with the file name with the hello world 1. Okay, and save it. Now you can see here the title bar is visible with the file name is hello world first. Now I just want to make the another copy, that is this with the save as is just used for the first time, and it just save a document with the new name and with a different location. You can also store it in another location, but you can as well as you can also save with the another file. Just take one example, go in file, go in save as, which kind of document you want it, in the Word document. Now I just want to save the file name is hello world 2, and I just want to save it in again document types and just save it. So let us see in the documents, go in documents, let us see hello world first, hello world 2 in the first file. Just open. I have just supposed to change the color, that's why you can check the difference between save and save as. Next, okay, again I just open it, go in documents and then click on hello world first. It is the first file, close it. Okay, next we have the hello world 2, that is again this is our second file with the another name, but you can also save it in another location, it will depend on you. Next we have is the header and a footer option. What does it happen in the header and a footer option? In case of header or a footer, it just appear the information in every page, but it will depend on header. In first header, it is showing in the top of your page, otherwise it will show in the bottom of your page in case of footer. So how does it happen? Let us check. Insert the header and footer. Go in insert, go in insert, click on header. After clicking on header, you can see some of the built-in options are here, that what kind of header that you want to show it. I just supposed to click on here. I just want to type my name. Okay, now see what is happening. In next page, what will you see? My name again. I have just only copy it and place it here with the paste command, and in the another page I have again seen the header part is my name. If you want to give some information about your topic or a date or a time or about your thesis or your document, so you can write about the information is here, but it will show in the header part. But if you want to show this the same thing, but not in the header part, but you want to use it with the footer part, so you will do go in footer, first go in insert, go in footer. In footer you will see the same thing is here, but the difference was only it is shown in the bottom of your page. So bottom of your page I am showing here, I am writing here my name. Okay, let's check what is the difference is here. Okay, just scroll it. Here you are seeing header, here is my footer with the name of my name. The header again my name, and next is again my name in the footer part. Again in the next page is visible header is the name, and in the next we have the footer that is written my name. So this is your header and the footer. Now let us talk about the page layout. So what does it happen when we click on this ribbon and the menu of the page layout? So let us click on this tab, the page layout. So we will see here the margin, orientation, size and the column. So it just cover the whole page setting during the page, print page, and the preview of the page. So how we can change some of the settings in page layout with some of the example we will show here. So here I have a document with the title name is Hello World first, and we have a margin. So if I just want to change my theme, so it just can be changed by clicking on it, and if I want to change the color particularly, so I can change it, and otherwise, and you can also change your fonts. And next is just some of kind of effects that you want to watch or change in the text. Otherwise, next we have is the margin. So what is margin is doing? First it just by default it is on the normal mode, so where it just giving the some point value or value is to be top or a bottom, left and right will be the one. So if I just go in narrow, it going to do, it's just going to do the sum of the narrow with the these point values. Next is moderate, next is wide, next is mirror, just going to copy, making the mirror value, mirror mode. Next is the Office 2003 default, and otherwise it will. You can also go with the custom margins, where you can also change some of the top margins, left margins, gutter values and gutter positions. And just suppose I am changing here the some of the values will be here with the 1.5, just suppose. So how it does change? Yes. Okay, next, if I just go in custom setting and want to change my setting from the left side, this kind of side, so I just change it to 1.523. Okay, so see, horizontal way or a vertical way the printing, while you are printing, but you want to see it in the portrait direction or a landscape orientation. Next is the size. In which kind of size do you want to print your document? So if you want to a letter, go with the letter, otherwise go legal with the legal page, executive page, and A4 size if it is A4 size. So maximum we do the A4 size, maximum time we do some of the settings like this. You can also change the margin from here also with this ruler. Okay, next is the column. So how much columns do you want to show here? I'm just giving you one example. I'm just copying here and just clicking it, paste only. Okay, next, go with the columns, go with the 2 columns. Okay, now you see it's just divided column to 2. In one page there is a 2 columns. If I just want to change the setting from 1, what is doing, just doing the columns with the 1 and in one page. And if I just do with the 3, so what does it doing? Just doing the 3 columns in one page, otherwise 2 columns in one page or 1 column in one page. Okay, next, if I just want to break this page from here, so I just want to break it or make a new page from there, so I just break it here, I break it. Otherwise you can also go in the continuous or a next page with the text wrapping or a column, so you can also change with the breaks with these options as well. And next we have is the line number. If you want to restart your each page or do want to go with the line number wise or go in continuous, so if you're not going in such a way, so the setting would be the none kind. Next is hyphenation. So in the hyphenation, if it does it automatic or manually, you want to do it, or otherwise it is none. Okay, next we have is the watermark. You want to make it a watermark whenever do you want to click on this and make it in your page is visible. And next, page color, or next page border. What kind of border do you want to give it? So this kind of border is visible here. Next is indent value. Do you want to change the indent value? If I am giving it 2, 3, how does it doing the change? It is changing the indentation. From the side, what it is doing, this. If I am giving the value is left side is 12, what is doing this. Okay, next so this is our page setting about the page layout. And next we have left is one thing is here about the page printing. So how does it happen with the office button? You can click, you can print it, you can first, before the print, you can check the print preview. If you want to take print out and you want to check whether the printout preview is good before the printing, how does it going to visible in your page. So it's just checking, or just change. You can also change the setting from here as well. Otherwise you can directly print from here. Otherwise you can also select or print the document with the setting of your printer. Just select your printer kind, and next, after the selecting your printer kind, select which kind of page that you want to print it. How many pages do you want to print it? All the pages. Your current page, if it does it current page, in which page you wanted to print, page number 2, page number 3. Okay, and next, otherwise do the page, current page, in which current page you are in currently. It is going to print that current page. Otherwise do the pages wise. Just if currently you are in page 1, or do you want to page print of 6, so it just doing the print of page number 6. Do you want to print the document or a one page per sheet or no scaling, so does it go with the OK, and after OK, just printing your document. So that's all for now, and I hope you have understood it well, and thank you so much. Have a great day.